and locked in. Woro 2K's got some form coming off of Mirage and now into Inferno. That little wallbang, dude, you land that 5 rounds deep, yeah, you're feeling yourself for the rest of Inferno. We'll see. Also, props to JL. Best timing ever. TMB's flashbang,
wonderful.
Super useful.
This is also great coverage from Woro. So good by him. Dare I say, best op in the server. Massive impact.
The impact sends a ripple into the 6th. Just the pistols for G2. Boy, the dink is good. A little bit of damage with the Tech 9. They fade away. Gonna boost the guy up. Here's some nades. Such a fun update.
Yeah. That's a good way to use them too. And there's a spot where, you know, they don't plan the boost right away, but yeah, you definitely don't want that guy on boost throwing nades at all. I think that's definitely where the update's at its best. The cutest angle ever.
And a drop. Nothing found. Maybe looking to run it all the way back. But that's where Mad Lions stack. 3 players on A, still patiently holding brackets.
I think Mad Lions are ranked like 33 in the world right now. 32.
Ooh, JL holds off on the mid play. And then that incendiary comes into B, so utility playing a factor, but we'll see if these last 3 players from G2 can manage and explode into the site. Woro gets into position, TMB moves forward to just maybe confirm this, and the flashbang's not gonna find any eyes. Hunter hits a headshot, but then the 2 CTs line up for him, and Mad Lions will tie 3 rounds each.
Yeah, they don't just tie, man. They do it after the pistol, they do it on 2 solid rifles in a row. They win the anti-force buy. Anti-deco. G2 gonna feel the heat. Hey, if they can lose Mirage, they can lose anything. It's not what you want to tell yourself, but it's what everyone knows.
Come on, guys, we can lose no matter what. Utility off the start. JL gonna be on high alert here. Oh, Borup, good lineup. Oh my God, he's blind. He always seems to be able to land those kills, man.
That's...
Woro has a 6th sense.
He's crazy with it. I think, did he see him before he got blind?
Yeah, but he never loses them.
Yeah, he never loses them, yeah.
He's always staying right on point.
It's nasty. Look at this, too. So quick, so quick.
Sit down.
Man, they got stuffed. They got stuffed hard. Counter utility was great. All the positions were solid, too. I don't think that's a round that they actually wanted to explode up mid. And I actually, I don't know if we look back, is that a round where Mad Lions even played 3B? Or they made it feel like it with their nades? Because that could have encouraged G2 to come running up mid into that setup.
Well, they'll look to try it again by the looks of things. Smoking off the left side. Borup still going to try to find a bit of impact. JL takes a dink to the face, but also gets one for his efforts. Amanek guns down Borup. Woro, he's thrown himself into the middle of everything, eating the flash, and JL will be found. But they don't know about Woro. And he's going to hear the footsteps all around him, trying to echolocate the threats. Comes out, kills one, deep to the backside, dies out to Nexa, who has got his hands on an M4. Around, inside the smoke. TMB versus Amanek, and it comes out on top for Mad Lions. A 2v2 made possible. Now Hunter prioritized bomb plant, so he doesn't actually have a chance to grab a gun.
Yeah.
Nexa may need to give him the cover. Smoke to the moto. Hunter just trying to keep his head down, trying to go unspotted, or at least to pull the attention away, and that works. TMB to the top of it all, predicts the peak from Pit, but can't stop it. Nexa, 2 kills in the post, and that's G2 to tie it 4.
Yeah. I mean, I love the faster pace. Opening kill from Amanek running through Arch, I believe, and this is where things get really crazy, and Woro looks to explode, but they do a good job of not allowing him to get that second kill. Nexa activating from the Pit. The smoke that Mad Lions throw, I mean, typically when you're coming coming in from arch, you want to throw that deeper towards pit so that angle is totally closed off and you can clear the site. And there they have a different idea to try to use it to get into graveyard and clear the site that way and create a one-way, which is really cool. But Nexa, you could see, was at full strength in the pit because of it.
Nico gonna try and take his hand to the off.
He too is one of the best offers on G2.
Oh, Jax comes at it. Cover from Saucil, but just a little late.
Honestly, these crazy kills are what will win G2 these rounds. Mad Lions are more careful. I think G2 are going to give them a lot of opportunities. Seems like the faster pace is what Mad Lions have a little bit of struggle with. But they did deal with that mid explode extremely well.
Flash to first pass. JL, that was easy. Ready for the second, into the head of Hunter. And third time's the charm. Nexa, he's gonna challenge. Gets at least an opening. Nico could still find timing towards mid. Waro won't feel comfortable between these two spots, but he holds on. 40 seconds still left to play.
This map is for the Royal Arena.
At least a chance.
Oh yeah, sorry. Just to get to the finals. Well, if one step. Wow, I got a little... We're seeing TMB and Borup in the Royal Arena, guaranteed. Okay. He's got a strong spot. He just can't fall back. Oh.
They swing on him. Now it's just about dealing with Borup inside of the site. He's going to play behind the plant, tries to cheat around, but Nico gets his head. And just with 10 seconds left to spare, bomb is planted. A 2 versus 4 drawn back by G2, but it's not quite over until Nexa ends it. And G2 to the 5th T round. Wow. What a squeeze, Launders.
Man,
what a squeeze.
That was a crazy mid-round. They got all the fights they wanted to. This is such a sick hold from JL as well, to refuse to get traded by Hunter as a second man out on halls. And then they come through on the timing on the swing. Waro is a loose piece. I mean, he's going to play some confident position, so I really don't mind him doing it because his aim and flick accuracy is so good. But there's a position where, of course, if he did play passive, there's a chance that they could win based on the clock. We don't see that version of history. Off the pistols here for Mad Lions.
You said those were the kinds of mistakes that could end up costing Mad Lions. And they were even able to make a 4v2 off of the back of that initial banana fight. So it's the X factor from G2. Look what it nets them, man. Just the pistols from Mad Lions. They're not going to offer us much this round by the looks of things. Already 2 players down. Only TMB holding into the B-bomb site. But the bomb itself is passive. Still back here with Amanek. Finally, that gets picked up, and it gives time for Hunter to swing out middle, opening up the A site entirely.
G2 winning in critical moments here to earn these ecos.
6-4.
The rounds that Mad Lions have won have been very, very impressive, so there's definitely still more to give for them. And they've already given up a man disadvantage round. They've won a number of 4v5s versus G2 already. I think even a couple of 3v5s. Borup has been like the most clutch player in the server, at least with just the straight up 1v1s. You know, some of those are just so 50-50. It's not like he, you know, had to make some crazy moves to do it, but he also had a 1v2 that we saw on the desk earlier. I love how Pim put it. You know, he didn't have a lot of space on Heroic, but he got picked up for being such an insane rifler. One of the better aimers in Denmark. And now we're kind of seeing more of the full potential Borup, which is awesome. Because, yeah, the stats did come down for like 4 events in a row near the tail end of Heroic, and it seemed like it was purely performance-based.
Oof. Nico eating nades. Wow. Still able to get TMB. Oh. But damage from beyond the grave as well. 40 onto Saucil. Nice flashbang. JL fully white. Smokes exchanged over on the Moto, and Waro gonna take the risk of running through them, trying to take a high ground, trying to find an angle as the 4 Ts come running up short side. A drop shot from Waro, and he's already swapped to the pistol. No, oh, what?
Okay. He touched the box? What does he have, a skateboard?
Gnarly. That's a back. That's a.
He got a multiplier for that.
Backside kickflip into dark slide 50-50 nose grind.
Slide, yes, sir. Unlucky. Very unlucky.
He better have had his feet on the ground.
I don't think he did at all.
If he didn't have his feet on, he better have had his feet on the ground.
I don't think he even touched the top of that box. I think he missed his jump and got the headshot while he was still in the air.
I'm telling you, if he didn't have his feet on the ground.
We can just do third person while he's in the air and just look for the kill feed to see if he gets a kill. Just stare at him.
Here's the first clear. This is while Waro is trying to use Graveyard to get a kill, but then Waro runs into the... Bah.
He didn't touch that box. He ain't touched the top of that box.
I'm going to ask for an official...
Let's see. Does he get on it? Let's see.
Yep.
Nah.
Oh.
That's illegal.
This is the official request. Hunter, please
Stop.
submit an apology letter to both Blast and your
Mad
victims.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Because that could have at least turned it back a little bit.
Dude.
I think the damage was also done when Waro goes down empty-handed. Surprised he just swapped to the pistol, man. Like that was going to stop anything. I don't know. You got an op. You had a position on Graveyard. Just didn't feel comfortable, right? Kind of panicked, scrambled, and ran into a position worse for wear. But we've got low HP already, so let's focus on this one. Round 12 features G2 wounded. And with 2 CTs about to boost up, Jax could be a victim.
Yep.
Or does he go unspotted?
No way they don't clear this.
Oh! The player up close will, but Jax takes his head off. The CZ dead. And Waro trying to double back. We've got G2 emphasizing the apartments, looking like they want to just burst into the A site. And, well, Amanek should be good unless Borup catches him off. Playing behind default, Amanek jumps down into the pit. Scout shots a miss. Waro tagged down to 3/4 his health, but he's still able to offer a headshot. And we've got that fast flank from Saucel. A1S in hand. However, Amanek in the pit. CT beyond the Molotov, and now those bullets are going to confirm it, so they know that Saucel's up here, and Waro 2K is still a little bit far removed. Now down for the count thanks to Nico. Saucel knows he is wrapped around already, and G2 aren't going to give him any room to breathe. They take to the top, and they take themselves on fire. This is 5 in a row for the 8-4 lead.
They're taking all kinds of disrespectful fights, and it's working really well, especially on Banana, sitting on top of the logs, just literally turning from all the flashes. This spot, that shouldn't have been it should have been an instant clear from Saucel. I'll be regretting that one. I think it was Saucel. And sitting on top of the logs like Nico's doing, he'll do that sometime. He'll literally sit in the corner of your smoke on the bottom of steps, take flashes, take HEs, try to dodge them, turn back and fight. And whenever you're practicing for banana control from the CG side, there are certain positions you're just like, well, you can't stand here anymore. This is guaranteed. So you're going to sometimes make maybe a muscle memory mistake of just not simply clearing something. But a number of times so far, we've seen Nico standing up on the logs, or even Jack standing up on the logs, and literally just turning from the nades, not actually respecting them in any way. And it's costing Mad Lion some kills. But they get away with it, even versus better teams. So Mad Lions maybe should take notice and recognize these maybe potential opportunities.
There's still time for them to do a little bit better. No matter what, G2 walk away with a lead on the half.
Good to see G2 playing well, though.
Maybe they just look back on Mirage and see it as a hiccup. Definitely feels like that ferocious pace that was successful on Mirage, was successful on Ancient, has been found here on Inferno. Mad Lion's also not offering us too much in terms of stopping that tempo. And the utility's good this time around. Jackson Nico coming into the bomb site at 40 HP or less, but he needs only 1 HP to take your head. That's what Nico does. Finds a kill, his bomb will be planted, you'd think. Yeah. Nex is able to get it in.
Man, he barely saw TMB. Sick stuff.
Jack's ready, prepared for that coffin peek.
They got utility.
Yes, they do. Couple of smokes and an incendiary, and we've already seen Mad Lions piece together a very nice B-site retake. Jax will be burned into the open, all the way down to death. Now that does... Oh, Amanek through the smoke. That's huge. Nex is able to chop one off of the cross, and Amanek gets another. With JL in the back of the bomb site, there's simply no time. And Amanek, the blind, the killer.
And he's the last one and only player to survive, just spamming down this choke point. Eventually, CTs are going to cross the angle. Do you normally get 2 kills? Of course not. Does he care? Of course not. He's going to say, yeah, I know their timings. Oh, I've watched every game. Instant headshot on Waro as well. Ah, that's tough.
That's so sick.
They almost get away with that retake. Again, killing the quad player. The hard part to get rid of that early. There's no counter utility there for G2. And of course, it'd be kind of obvious for Almanac to straight up just push through the smoke. But good on him for pulling through with the spam.
Ooh, hefty nade damage. Both directions, to be honest. Jack's barely standing. At this point, G2 just looking a cut above. Feels like they can do no wrong. As they send a foray through the apartments. CTs try to turn them back on mid, try to dissuade them from coming into this A play, which is completely clear for the taking. But one smoke grenade's not nearly enough to stop this fired up G2 engine. They just continue to rev up and run through. CT's met by further smoke just means that this is going to continue to feel awkward. But JL, well, he has been offering us something from Mad Lions, and then it all comes unraveling around them. G2 continue on fire. That, my friends, is 7 rounds straight.
Yeah, stellar. This looks so good, and the game plan to just be very disrespectful on T side works out extraordinarily well. It's like that other game that we watched. I think it was, it might have been with Lin Vision, where I was just like, those 4 rounds look great, and I feel like it's the same thing here.
Sure, yeah.
Mad Lions, these 4 rounds were actually awesome to watch, and Waro looked very strong. The setups were good. They had that aggressive mid play. They shut down the top mid, the top mid rush. But it's been quite some time since those 4 rounds now.
That it has. Molly onto the CT in Banana, trying to force him forward. Nico even made uncomfortable, but TMB opens up. If the 4 rounds look good, a 5th would look even better. And they've got a 5v3. Nice offensive going down Banana, going down middle, and finding timings versus G2 as this T side fizzles out at the end of it. Or do they have one last haymaker to throw? Mad Lions, no reason to make a mistake at this point. Just take your 5th round. Count it as a blessing. Hope to hell you've got some fight in the second half.
The most classically good-looking round possible with the bottom B smoke. No pressure on B. 1 player here. And the 5v3, so they don't have to move if they don't want to.
Flash into the short. JL wants more. They don't want G2 to piece it all together, so continue to keep up the pressure. I'm all behind it. And sure enough, it's all going to come crumbling around them. G2, 10 T rounds is great. 11 would be better. Nexa, 2 kills towards the A site. Only 1 left to get in Borup, and despite his quiet half, he'll end with an extra kill. 5 rounds on the CT side. That's it. That is what Mad Lions have to work with to keep their tournament hopes alive. G2 may have offered Mad Lions a way back in on Mirage, but that has not been the given gift here on Inferno. If anything, G2 just handing out an ass whooping. It's 5 CT rounds for Mad Lions. It's the showdown lifeline on the line. But there's a chance. Where there's a will, there's a way. So let's see if Mad Lions can give us one hell of a comeback on Inferno to eliminate one of the favorites to be in the finals, to secure one of those 2 coveted spots in the Packed Blast Royal Arena. The pressure's high, so are the rewards.
Oh.
But the presence isn't. A-site very much open for the taking.
Yeah, starting off on a good foot here if they try to attack it. But halls can be a great place to post plant from. It can also just prevent the problem from happening if the kills come down. Just going to come down to the peak.
Ooh, 1. That's it.
Yep.
That's all. That's not enough.
It's not enough. They have the kid on the retake, but it is a 3-on-4 with nobody else on the site, so very unfavored for the CT side. I mean, we are at the point where sometimes people will save on pistol rounds. The bomb not planted, everyone's getting into position, so I'm sure they'll give it a shot, but it'll be tough.
All 3 players. Oh, Amanek kicks it off.
Woro down.
Nice to keep it clean, but JL then also traded immediately, man. He popped up for 1 shot, hit it, and still died. 2v2, Kit on the play with Nexa. Nico's gonna go up, and now it's just on the short. Oh my God, G2! They take this back with time to spare. 11 to 5.
And a flash too. Woro's gonna be mad about giving up that death. Oh, off the corner of the site. Beautiful refrags, man.
So clean. Like JL offered them nothing.
None of those shots were hard. I mean, sorry, none of those shots were easy, excuse me. All those shots were very hard. Oh, that always feels bad.
Why did Woro die?
Little shoulder peaks. Woro was sitting on the corner of the box, gonna take 1 bullet and then jump up on the box. But Almanac perfectly swung him.
Well, he took 1 bullet, all right.
Yeah, he took 1 bullet. Damn.
Straight to the brain. And straight to the force buy. Mad Lions. God, that had to feel like a chance.
Those are exquisite refrags.
And then a dead wind blows their sails. Blat. Oh, okay.
Yeah, yo.
Let Borup be the winds of change, maybe.
Yes, sir.
1 tap into the front face.
Don't even pretend you're gonna retake this.
Oh my God,
Don't even pretend, dude.
Borup!
That's sick. Yeah, he's got 6 kills. He's got 6 kills, but, you know, he's got a round to his name. He's got an entire round to his name right here.
Oh, what a crucial one as well.
Yeah, it's not only, you know, 2 frags and the round's over, but no chance for CTs to retake. Minimal deaths here for his team. And it's also following a pistol that probably was just so undignified, what's the word I'm looking for? Just, I mean, it would just suck to lose that way. So I'm looking for a word.
Sound it out.
I can't even, I can't think of it.
When in doubt, use sounds. Well, Mad Lions. Okay. That's the kickstart.
Dude, that's what Nico does. Right? Nico just walks up to the top of Banana,
but that's
knocks on your front door and kills you both.
Doesn't even knock on the front door, Laundry. He just climbs in the window when you're not looking.
Yeah, that's Nico.
Well, that's a hell of a way to bring it back. Because again, you know, with the bomb plant and the pistol, they felt good. And then they felt bad. Now they feel great. Well, maybe not great. They still trail by 5, but at least Borup's able to kind of kickstart what would have been an otherwise...
Oh, Jesus. It's just so clean.
How do they do this? How do they all do this?
And Nico,
why is everybody else so good at Counter-Strike?
When you think about it, it's actually not that many people, you know, the top level. That's why everyone thinks they can be pro. There's not that many top level pros.
Wow.
Now Nico, that extra smoke buys some time. This is the classic G2 mid setup that I love so much. We don't know if Mad Lions, however, are going to go into it. It looks like it'll still end B. And another smoke comes down. They want him to go here. Now this is the kind of round that comes with the new update. But the thing is, we look at the map. Nico is alone on the B site, even though he's re-smoking. Oh, and the CTs all take a peek, so now I think they get the info, but they've also bought time for the retake. That's so nice for them to go and press up and spot mid that on that timing.
Ooh. Nico does a bit of damage. They're going to try to boost the CT up, and they just cleared it, so they're not going to expect it to now be occupied, but TMB still gets the gun in place fast enough to shut down Hunter. Now they need to save. That's one that could have been. Nico peeks up on Coffin, deals a ton of damage to JL, dies.
They don't let him live.
TMB, ton of damage, still turns it upside down.
That's actually a sick way to use those smokes, though. They had G2 re-smoked it 3 times, I think, and then also peeked down mid-control. So they aren't just hoping that the teams come right to them, but they peek down for mid-control to make sure that it's confirmed B hit after the smokes go up, and they force you to basically fight at the top of mid. But we still see Mad Lions. They wait the smokes out smartly. They call the bluff of G2, and they get in the site fast enough that those players can't get there in time. But as you pointed out, this is a moment where Nico could either get some more damage or live, and also the boost could have been successful. Insane tracking here from Nico. It was like a flick, but at the same time, it was like a little slow. Like he was just, he like almost made sure there.
Ooh, and he crouches into the headshot versus Hunter. One more MP9 shot, and TMB is dead. Maybe the CTs decide to go for the retake. Instead, it's the double FAMAS MP9 save. $800 spent between 3 players on G2, just trying to add a couple tools to the tally. Mad Lions, there is still a chance. Gonna extend around the corners of Banana. Borup, can't forget that he just got wrecked last round. But they'll move ever closer towards the A site. And the USP tries to prime Amanek. Oh my god. A jump back from Saucel and an A site that falls. So Mad Lions, good moves through the apartments into the 2-man CT setup, trying to get away from that Banana pressure that was definitely better equipped. Very likely 8th round win.
That was sketchy. That was a setup that looked like it was for sure going to get 1 kill with the MP9. And then Amanek couldn't even finish off the last guy. So 5 alive here for Mad Lions as they close the distance 1 step closer. I don't know what to expect from Mad Lions on T-side Inferno. This is the first time, at least so far, in the showdown that we've seen him play it. And from the other maps, of course, we know where their powers lie in the slower, lurkier rounds. And I'm sure they're going to bring some of that same energy here into this half. And G2, having not practiced against them, they might get caught off guard here and there. But over on Ancient, we saw that G2 were totally prepared for that kind of game plan. That's me on the treadmill.
Sauntering about. This jump back from Saucel, I love that. Get yourself out of danger. Mad Lions starting to feel it a little bit.
Again, it's G2 coming with the expectations.
11-8. The electricity of an upset. You can kind of feel it. The storm is brewing. We've got to give G2 CT side a real look as they come back in with guns. Mad Lions exchanging utility on Banana, and they've got Nico down to 23 HP. They definitely win the utility war, but there's still damage output here from the counter-terrorists. TMB gets the better of Nico, and now it's this close play from Nexa. He's gonna have to go better than the 1. The flash is over, the spray is wild, and sure enough, the T's stand tall, but barely. TMB on 10, JL on 2, and Jack's caught with his back turned by Saucel. There's still Amanek with the op towards pit, and he hits his shot as needed.
Kind of draws their attention up towards mid, and Worrell will have the assistance of a smoke to get by, knowing this is the 1 man on A. Oh, and he'll actually flank Amanek, but Amanek is just thinking the same thing.
Oh my goodness.
How are they going to read this? Where would they think Amanek fell back to?
Maybe towards Arch? He's going to hear these feet moving forward. Remember, the HP so low.
What?
Missed shot somehow. And JL better run because he has little health to work with. Amanek and Hunter have a big decision to make, and it may involve a save.
Man, JL is... Oh, my God. Dude, they actually pulled that off. Dude, and Nico...
Lucky or godlike?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. A little bit... There's a little bit of fortune here. But at the same time... Man, Nexa actually just runs out of ammo. I mean, that's just not a great spray by him. He should have got that kill off the half wall, and the flash was good and everything. But Nico didn't get his kill either. He stood there on low HP and was like, I'm gonna win this duel, and then he didn't. Kept fighting till the bitter end.
And we saw his deaths actually have impact on Mirage. Mad Lions were able to make the most of it. His 5 versus 4s offered over.
Yeah.
His opening kills.
Right here.
Not ideal.
That's good confidence from TMB.
And this play from Saucel as well to get them into the A site. Jax just throwing caution to the wind.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's those lurks. It's those lurks.
Oh,
I don't even know.
Shoulder, man.
Wow.
Calling out the Molotov as the round ended. Amanek knew. Safety. CT's call a timeout.
This is a 2-round game.
Interesting.
G2 haven't had to call a timeout so far this game, because they were doing so well in the first half. Ended strong. We're on fire.
JL to the top of the scoreboard for Mad Lions, 17 and 13.
Let's go.
Saucel 14 and 12 right behind him.
Both those players have more kills than anyone on G2 except for Nico.
Mad Lions with a very real chance. After a 5-10 CT side, they lose pistol, and off of Borup's double B-site entry have now strung 4 rounds in a row. One more, and we've got Mad Lions on the cusp of a tie while on fire. The showdown is made for upsets. Sometimes we never get them. This right here, this could be the one. Nexa's gonna flash his teammate into the banana peak. We know that Nico sometimes throws caution to the wind. Grenades back the other direction, and Nico fully blinded sprays into Borup. That's the 5v4 for G2. He's still here, still fighting, and still successful. Bomb taken down. Waro trades it into the op. And he even has his paws on the bomb.
They have an opening. Oh, Smoke gave Almanac a chance to actually take this peek, and now he might walk into this, but okay, he's still aware.
G2 looking to cut Mad Lions just short of the 5-round streak. 2 versus 4. And a 2v2 within this B site. One player boosted and another close on orange, now doubling back towards quad. Just changing position, shuffling feet. There's the peek, and a missed shot. Picked back up by Nexa. Waro to the top ropes, shut down. G2 take a 12th, and they're within 4 of keeping their lives alive.
Yeah, that was the dual opportunity for Saucel. He read the boost correctly, but he didn't take the fight. And here's the power of Nico. Fire in front of him, smoke beside him. Flashes over top, and he doesn't care. Holding down the sandbags and not getting distracted by the nade damage. And then Nexa doing a great job on the site. Kuban can taste it. You can see they're close. But the 5-round streak is denied. The money stabilizes here for G2. Mad Lions will look to innovate. Seems like they're going to pop banana in just a few seconds. G2 hanging back, though. More concerned about these fast mid plays, and good on them for working mid control just as fast as they're up B. A lot of pressure here on the CT side, but Almanac alleviates some of it.
Now the question is, can they get to the B site fast enough?
Oh, the mid re-aggression is going to be huge. It looks like they're about to take a peek.
Yeah. Nexa right now just doing his own thing. Hunter not yet peeking down middle, but Nico has rotated over. Gotta make sure you dodge those shots. Nexa spammed through by Borup, and that could be the trigger. That could serve as their opening.
That was a little messy, man. Right-clicking the smoke right in front of it. No other distractions.
Hunter scrambles, and Nico needs to just lay down the line. Shots put through smoke, he finds one. JL taken out of it, and Nico's still locked into this back corner. He's got players coming at him, but they're more a bit concerned about the Coffin's peak, and that's where Hunter does stand. There they go, into him, and Nico activates, ready to line up the final two. vorup and TMB with the 2v3 attempt, and 20 seconds left to make it happen. This is what Mad Lions need. They would stop G2 with only one round. No consecutive round wins, but the peak in from Amanek is good. Just behind vorup. 10 seconds to make this clutch happen. The repeat from Amanek nails him to the coffins. It's G2 13-9.
Woro was stealing the show in those first two maps, but Amanek is starting to come alive here when G2 need it the most. Some clutch impact op frags from him, and he's been pervasive. Every single angle that they've wanted to get him off of, he's been there, finding all the gaps, the open duels. And as you pointed out, could be a critical 2v2 to lose. And that looked like a crucial era for Nexa to die, lurking in front of that smoke after dropping his. They got that audible tag and spammed him down, rightfully. But then from there, Jack's got a spray, luckily, on the cross to take a player out. Amanek completely alleviated all of the rest of the pressure.
Fast one from G2. Charging down into the banana setup. Frag Grenade's gonna chase him back. That's Jack's tag for half. Mad Lions looking to sink into the A site. Question is, can they get past the initial defenders, and will G2 get into position fast enough? Amanek blinded, chased around the corner, comes in for a second chance, and Jack's primed for the wide swing. He sure enough catches vorup. Then we get 2 kills back from Mad Lions. They're fighting for it tooth and nail. Nico's got a kill, but TMB's grenade is perfect.
Coming in hot on the flank, Woro doesn't look to cut this off. Nexa doesn't know he's up here for now. This op will slow things down. They're waiting for an aggressive play here from Mad Lions, but it's not coming.
They lean back on their haunches. CT side with a smoke and a kit on Amanek. He's going to need to be the diffuser. Woro as well, having a smoke of his own still inside of the apartments, could flash his teammate above the pit if he needs it. Nexa trying to figure out where players are at. Bomb 3/4 of the way gone. Time is starting to create a pressure cooker situation, and Woro's got the headshot. Mad Lions still alive and fighting. Bomb's gonna pop, and it costs them 1 life, but so be it. They're still within 3 of the lead.
Ultra solid post plant there. No one cold, no one in the usual positions. They had one in mini pit and one above in balcony. And it's not the natural post plant positions, but they were unexpected, and they could synergize well off of it. And it looked like a really solid position here from the CT side after Amanek got his first kill. But then both players in library die simultaneously. I think Nico eats a nade from TMB just after that highlight. And the delay is good. And Mad Lions step into double digits territory, using their second timeout.
The money's not there for G2.
It's horrible.
4 players, 3,000 or less. Only Amanek's op save.
We gotta literally be game planning past this anti-eco at this point. It's gonna have a lot to do with the op and play from Amanek, and they can default and make sure to try to find him first. But G2 on anti-ecos are really well prepared. I think they bring a ton of different looks and can be super dangerous, especially with the boon of having an op and play, and Amanek is starting to have a really great game. You know he's gonna put it upon his shoulders to be everywhere.
Let's see if he can pull it off. And whether Mad Lions can keep this one as close as possible. Grenades into middle, perfect call out. Jax though, 1 deagle kill at the very least. Still the utility. Mad Lions on the money. Amanek. Oh, he's kind of sliced these 2 Ts down. He's ready for the repeat, but TMB a little too quick. Hunter comes out from the apartments. That confirms that B is open, so sure enough, the bomb moves forward. But Hunter, with the USP, makes it a little more interesting.
Oh, Jesus.
16 health for Woro. It's still enough. Mad Lions within touching distance of G2.
That's their classic setup, and the nades were perfect as they came barreling up mid. So instead of getting up close and shoulder peeking, risking getting off, they use an HE to dismantle half the crossfire and swing confidently with the other two riflers. And yeah, it comes down to the 2v1 after Hunter gets his kill, but they were in control for most of that. And also in position where Amanek could get his op kill. He had to search hard for it, but they also had the swing ready, so he couldn't get away. And maybe if the tag doesn't come out from the player who's at car, Amanek does escape to safety, but we don't see that. Amanek gets on the op one more time. Everybody else will have the guns they're looking for. The damage is meaningful, especially when you're defending against a comeback, because the team that's streaking does not get that loss bonus. So we're quite far from the finish line here for Mad Lions, but this game is starting to ramp up to a new level. I'm sure they have G2's full respect.
Grenade exchange that leaves everybody all right.
They use an extra smoke there.
Oh, this is fast. Oh, this is a challenge and a half. Already into the brackets, but there's nobody there to receive said challenge. G2 already throwing a third body over towards the B site, leaving A a little underplayed, and imagine if Mad Lions had followed through.
They're looking to just take over top banana control, to potentially set up a flank all the way down, but we'll see if they read into these grenades. vorup's gonna fall back. No response here from Mad Lions.
Oh, he's blind! He just dives down into the cover. Now the op's posted, but another missed shot. vorup could very well be dead already. Not the case.
This is a tenuous spot. I mean, hard to plan for. TMB almost catches a lurk.
Tight angle. Jax in the pit. Gets hit. Preemptive smoke in case the incendiaries come flying over. We've got Nexa trying to challenge around through Arch. This is it. The squeeze from Mad Lions into the A site. Flank from Hunter. 2 kills. Mad Lions pulling bodies off of this. And another. Oh, a team kill in the mix, but so be it. It's the only person to stop the Mad Lions. Amanek has no hold to try and work with. This is Mad Lions' 12th, and it couldn't have been cleaner.
Oh man, they ran into the heavier stack site after people started to flank down banana. It became obvious that was an A site attack, and every single person failed their duel. Even though Amanek's starting to turn up, we're gonna need some help. Mad Lions grabbed 12, and it's a scary one to grab. That was such a complicated spot where vorup stays alive for so long because of the amount of resources that were dedicated for G2 to taking over banana again. If there's only one guy there, you gotta get rid of him. They finally push him back, but then he ends up killing them anyways. Spots like that, or positions like that, are not gonna happen very often. So they might not have to read too much into it. Oh my God, Waro.
That's how that went down. I was thinking to myself, Jax, he was playing it so safe.
Completely tucked.
I was shocked that Jax would have overfaced, but he didn't.
Just like the quad kill that he got to allow them to retake, that is the pain point in pit to stop the scaling on lane.
2 crucial moments. He doesn't even need to see them. Waro 2K, the sightless son of Sasha. vorup gets tagged off of the banana peak. We've got Amanek with that one op. Looking to sprinkle a little G2 magic here in round 26. But there is no reason to believe that this won't be a 13-all type game. Amanek still lingers towards the B site. Mad Lions posturing outside of it. This is what they're hoping for, G2. This is what they need. A lean into the one weapon that they have to offer the hold. And Mad Lions, they're not going to stop. Oh. Amanek snaps it into JL. And Mad Lions still have not been deterred from this push. There are pistols all around it. TMB takes one, but Nexa, he's got his hands on a gun. TMB needs to be the difference. The CZ comes through from Hunter. Bombs dropped. We've already got a man down mid, and it's a 3v2 from G2. Mad Lions, they have fumbled the ball. Jax on their backs. Double deagle.
They pull it off. The second attempt, having Amanek opping with pistols surrounding him. That saved gun. And they actually manage it this time. Right out of the sky as JL tries to bait that shot out. lurk in the smokes, and it's only TMB to get the kills once they're in. Every single Pistol Link player got a piece.
Oh, unsuspecting victims on the fallback.
13 to 13 was on the line there. And it's a round where there's not that much investment for G2, so they make money on their money.
I'm shocked that Mad Lions tried to follow through. They got all the warnings they needed with that op being in play. Is it because they thought they could overwhelm the op, or because they didn't expect so many pistols?
Because they still have Almanac in a rotator spot, and he misses his opening duel, and he also shoots, so they know his timing to get around to Coffins. It's the other players that end up getting kills. Almanac pushes over to Coffins, and they also messed up by swinging before that Coffin smoke had plumed, and it should have been clear that he was going to make that move. The site exec would be fine if they put the mollies down on all the perimeter of the site, because there's not going to be smokes for the CTs to use to defend against them. But they knew where Almanac was, and they gave him a chance to shoot. And right now, he's not missing.
Well, as much as they gave him a chance to shoot, they gave G2 a chance to close. A buy-in from Mad Lions, forcing the fight towards middle. 2 kills, 3. JL with the double. Borup into the mix. A-site clear for the taking. G2's defense has fallen, and Mad Lions, despite making a mistake in the last round, have earned themselves yet another chance.
Wow, suddenly they're just destroyed. Like that was an unreal bracket take. There was like almost no counterplay there. They had perfect spacing. The flashes were excellent. And clearly, G2 did not realize how explosive that was going to be. But that's not the first time Mad Lions have tried that.
That's just a punch in the face. G2 stunned by the uppercut. They're struggling to string CT round wins together.
Yeah, seriously.
It's only happened once.
And if it wasn't for winning the round where they were saving, I mean, they wouldn't even have enough money to put together a good buy here.
Nico needs the gun.
Oh, these save guns are so important. They didn't even know that someone's that close.
Oh,
he was
maybe
spotting,
Nexa?
assuming they would come up Speedway. And now Nexa's odds of getting away are so low as well. The bomb will go off. They're going to hunt him down like a dog.
And he's not able to hang on. Mad Lions, they clear the board. CT is going to be limited. There'll be one player without a good gun, Nexa.
Man, that eco saved them so much. But look at this explode. It is beautiful.
Oh, JL just turns on a dime.
The flash was way too effective. I don't know if our player up close is supposed to be playing anti-flash, but Almanac got blind on the corner. Player in front of him got blind as well. And
G2 concede.
oh, they're not even going to try to buy.
They're
They've got 14 coming up. They can pick up an op again. They'll have a little bit more money if it does come time to defend against overtime.
They are offering Mad Lions the 14th. They are handing it to them. Or is it just a trap? G2.
And this isn't as messy as Mirage. This is impressive for Mad Lions.
Oh, they're close pressed on smoke. Utility over the top, misses the mark. Everybody from G2 still well held. Borup. Oh! Eats the dig from Nico.
Oh, poor Borup.
And that's going to send Mad Lions spiraling back. They look to reclaim a bit of territory, maybe control the gun.
Such a game-changing frag. These are the kind of situations that force you into making bad moves. A smoke is missed over into the site. Just going to go to Coffins.
Grenade bouncing off of the rooftop, not ideal. Flash into Hunter. Yeah, they're going to know. Hunter's position, 100% certain. JL has this locked in, but what can they do about it?
No, he's not being covered right now, but the rotation is now here. Smoke goes down. That's what they wanted.
Oh, Amanek with a deagle. Now, if he falls back into Saucel, that could be his demise, but instead, he just cheats into the bomb site. JL's looking to find this perfect pinch, and the third player's bringing bomb up lane. Now, the longer they take, the closer this arch push comes to fruition. JL, he has a feeling, and he had 2 crucial kills in that last round. Once that smoke fades, oh, Nexa! They may just do this off of the deagles. They drop Saucel. Well, he needs to be it all, and it's denied. G2 with another round they have no business winning.
Another round where they aren't stringing rounds together, and they do it off the save. It can't feel any worse than that. These 2 rounds and the game is over for Mad Lions.
They've been given their chances.
Oh my God.
And some of them they fought for, others they have fumbled. Burning down the clock. Mad Lions, that has to be such a defeating feeling. And when you see the bye that they are coming into round 29 with, you'll understand just how flat things have fallen. 1 Mac-10, Deagle, Tech-9, a very real chance at upsetting versus G2, and that chance is not dead yet, despite it being somewhat deflated. Nico's nade could be huge. Tons of damage onto 3, but TMB still gets that kill. Hunter able to burn vorup off of the cross, and now Mad Lions, they could just contemplate stopping or continue to chew through. Another frag into the B site. And that should be the bomb plant. Mad Lions, not done yet.
No way. They even through layers of defense. Hunter finding a timing with an open spray and misses completely. And now we're going to round 30. They had nothing. Bargain basics. 1 flash tactic to the top of Banana. No kill comes off. The coffins flash in response to Nexa having to leave. And then they punish him. And this is the big one. Oh. That would have been the 3v3 and Hunter stopping them from getting in the